If you need help with practicing your writing skills, check out these workbooks that can be useful in improving your academic writing skills. The link is in the description below. The cause and effect essay is a type of essay that is used in many academic writing situations. Because of this, knowing how to write a cause and effect essay is a useful skill to have. Let's take a look at how to write this type of essay. A cause and effect essay looks at the causes or the reasons for something and then discusses the effects or results of the situation. They are one of the most common forms of organization in academic writing. The cause and effect type of organization can be used as a complete essay or as part of a longer essay. Now, this style of essay is often used in academic writing, so it's a good idea to learn how to use this method. You might also only write about the causes or only about the effects, as in, explain the high rates of suicide in Japan. This would be an essay only about the causes. Or, discuss the effects of the global economic crisis. In this essay, you would only write about the effects. There are different types of cause and effect essays. The first type is when there are many causes with one effect. In this type of essay, you'll talk about perhaps 3 possible causes of one effect or one result. The second type is when there is one cause and many effects. And a third type is called a chain of causes and effects. In this type of essay, one paragraph would talk about one cause and the effect it brings, followed by 2 more paragraphs in the same pattern. Now, there are 2 major ways to structure this type of essay. We can use either the block method or the chain method. For the block method, you would use this pattern. You would write an introduction paragraph, followed by a paragraph or paragraphs about your causes for your topic. This would be followed by a transition sentence or a paragraph, after which you would write more paragraphs about the effects. And then finally, your conclusion paragraph. In the chain style of structure, you would write an introduction paragraph, and then in your first body paragraph, you would write about the first cause and its effect. And you would continue in your second and third body paragraphs in the same way. Then finally, your conclusion paragraph. Let's look at a few good cause and effect vocabulary words. There are some nouns that are often used in this type of essay. Words like cause, reason, factor, result, effect. Now, you would use these words, for example, saying something like, the main factor for this situation is, or the main effect of this situation is. Now, notice that the word cause can be used as a noun as well as a verb. In the noun form, you would say the cause of something is this, whereas as a verb, you would use it in this way. The flooding caused by the rain. Now, these other verbs, including result in, lead to, affect, are all very good words to use in a cause and effect essay. Be careful when using the words effect and affect. Effect is a noun. Affect is a verb. Let's look at how we might use some of these words in a phrase or a sentence in your essay. The first cause of A is X. Now, you might be writing something like, the first cause of cancer is smoking. And in the same way, you could use the other pattern using the effect side. The first effect of smoking is cancer. Now, you could also say, because of A, X is true. Or, The result of X is A. So again, because of smoking, cancer can be a serious problem. Or the result of smoking is cancer. In the same way, we can use these phrases. As a result of A, X is true. Or as a result, A is true. As a consequence of A, X is true. Consequently, A is true. A results in X. Therefore, A is true. A is because of X, or X affects A. So again, in this example, we could say something like, cancer is the effect of smoking. Or, smoking is one of the causes of cancer. A is the consequence of X. X is the reason for A. All of these are good phrases to use in your cause and effect essays. Be careful to note that some of the phrases require a comma, while others do not. Let's look at a few of the verbs that you can use in this type of essay. The verbs cause, result in, and lead to are all describe a change and are followed by a result. You want to use the word cause when the effect is direct and immediate. The new policy caused great debate. Use the words lead to and result in when it's less direct or is delayed. The new policy led to or resulted in more meetings being held. Here are some patterns that you can use for your essays. The policy change caused some people to complain. Here, the pattern is the word cause plus someone or something plus an infinitive. For example, to complain, to study, to buy, etc. In the second sentence, the policy led to or resulted in the school needing to hire more teachers. Again, the pattern is lead to or result in plus someone or something plus the gerund form or the ing form, needing, studying, making, etc. One possible way to write the sentences is like this. The signal word or phrase plus the cause plus the effect. Here's an example. Due to the fire, there was significant damage to the building. Now you can see here the signal word is due to. The cause is the fire, and the effect is the damage to the building. Another way that you could write your sentence is in this way. The effect plus the signal or phrase plus the cause. There was significant damage to the building due to the fire. Now in this sentence, the effect comes first, followed by the signal word, and then the cause. Let's look at a few of the different patterns of how to write your cause and effect essay. First, let's look at the type when there are many causes with one effect. Now, if we were talking about cancer and what causes it, we could write this pattern. We would have three causes, smoking, sun, and genetics, and one effect or result, cancer. Let's take this question and try brainstorming for some ideas. What causes people to have eating disorders? The first thing we need to do is some brainstorming. What are some causes? Now, after some brainstorming or research, perhaps you find these 3 causes: genetics, emotional health, stress. And then you could use these 3 ideas to write your thesis statement. You might write something like this: eating disorders can occur due to multiple causes, including genetics, emotional health, as well as stress. Now, this would make a very good, clear thesis statement for your essay. Now let's look at the type where we have one cause with many effects. In this case, if we were talking about smoking as the cause, we might have 3 effects: lung damage, heart disease, vision problems. Again, let's try using a question to practice how to write this type of essay. What are the effects of divorce on children? Again, the first thing we need to do is some brainstorming. Maybe you come up with these ideas: poor academics, difficulty adapting to change, and anger. Using these ideas, you could write a thesis statement something like this: poor academic achievement, difficulty adapting to change, and having anger issues are a few of the many effects divorce has on children. Finally, let's talk about the chain of causes and effects. Here we may be talking about pollution, and our first cause would be factory waste. Now, the effect of this is that toxic chemicals appear in water and in the ground. Cause number 2 could be gas emissions, with the effect of hazardous air pollutants. And cause number 3 could be plastics, with the effect of being harmful to ocean creatures. Let's practice with this question. More women are working outside the home. What are the causes of this, and what effect does it have on our society? After some brainstorming, you may come up with these causes for why women are working outside the home: financial reasons, being a single parent, wanting to further their career. You may think of these effects on society. Maybe there'd be more consumers because of these women working, and there would be a need for more daycares, and there would be more female input into the workforce. Now, with these ideas, you could write a thesis statement like this: financial needs, being a single parent, as well as the desire to further their career, causes many women to enter the workforce and bring various effects on our society as a whole. Now, in this type of cause and effect essay, it's better not to add all the causes and effects in your thesis statement, as it becomes too long and cumbersome. As you can see, there are different ways to write a cause and effect essay. Practice writing the various ways presented in this video. Be sure to use some of the vocabulary that are found in these types of essays. And remember that this technique can be used within another type of essay as well as just a cause and effect essay. Happy writing! And be sure to check out my workbooks that are designed to be used along with these videos.